Alright, this video is about how we need to redefine or define what pro-black is, because from my understanding, what I'm starting to get from people is that my definition of pro-black is different from your definition, different from the next man's definition, different from the next woman's definition, so on and so forth. And I think that's a problem. Well, I know that's a problem with our community, is that not just with pro-black, but we get hung up on so much small stuff that we lose time and lose focus on the bigger issues that we need to be addressing. And we do that to ourselves because we overcomplicate things. That being said, we need to have a concrete definition of what pro-black is. And what influenced this video, I was in, this brother's name is Q Butter. Y'all check him out. He has his own school, his own institution called Zayak's Institution. I want to say it's based out of somewhere in New York. Good brother, y'all check him out. I'm trying not to, make this video too long. Y'all just check the brother out. But I was in his space and we were having this conversation in the live. I was in the chat. He had other brothers on the panel, but there was a lot of confusion about what pro-black is, because what was being said, and I'll give examples, interracial dating. Now, before I get into it, understand when certain things are addressed, for me, it's not to be rude. I'm just a straight up and down, black and white, yes, no type person. I ain't got time to beat around the bush and do all that nonsense. So, with interracial dating, I don't care what you do. All right, at the end of it, regardless of what lifestyle you want to have, you can have that lifestyle. But when it comes to labeling yourself as something, you can't be into interracial dating and support interracial dating and call yourself pro-black. Another thing, the LGBTQ community. You can't be a part of the LGBTQ community and be pro-black. Before y'all getting y'all feelings, because I know, and I'm saying y'all as in everybody, because people are scared to address certain topics because of the uproar that comes behind it. But a lot of the times the uproar ain't about shit, because it's like, what did you say that was wrong? So let me get this understood. How you can define pro-black and what is and what's not pro-black if the actions or the mindset or the mind state contradicts black empowerment, you cannot classify it as pro-black. All right, now, you can be LGBTQ, you can be interracial, you can be into interracial dating, you can be into all that and still support your black people and still be about your black people. But you cannot call it pro-black or black empowerment, because the very action that you're taking works against building up the black community and building the black family. Now, everybody's not going to have the black family, but the concept of black empowerment is black. It's moving the black community forward. A big part of the black community moving forward is for us to procreate and have more black people, have more black children, so on and so forth. So anything that contradicts black empowerment, it cannot be classified as pro-black. I'm not sure why people are scared to say things for what they are, or they say, oh, well, you got all these interracial dating people saying that they pro-black, so they just pro-black. No, they're not. Stop. And I understand you have no control over what somebody says or what they do, so I get that. But you don't just have to agree with it just because everybody else agreeing with it. We don't have enough people that's willing to stand on their square when it's rooted in principles, when it's rooted in truth. Just stand on your square, man, and people will peep how genuine you are about it and where you coming from. If you're coming from a place of hate, it'll be picked up on. If you're coming from a place of love and just principle, just all together, I know it may take some time, but eventually people will see that. Especially for me, I'm not a person that wants to offend anybody. I don't give a damn what people are doing with their individual life. But when it comes to the black community, it's certain codes that we have to have and a certain mentality that we have to have, that I will be one of the only people that will stand up for what it is, and I'll tell it for how it is. And if you get offended by it, knowing that I'm a genuine person and knowing I ain't trying to be rude about it, knowing I don't look at you any differently, I can't do nothing about that. You're gonna feel how you feel. Fuck it. That's my outlook on it. If I done already told you that I don't mean it this way, but you still run off with it however you want to take it, then it is what it is. So I say all that to say, we got to define what pro-black is, and we got to stand on our square with it, because we got too much confusion going on within our community, and we don't have time to be confused about anything. We all got a majority of us got to get on the same page and start moving in the same direction, because we got a lot of people moving in different directions and we getting nothing accomplished. I appreciate the support. Like, share, subscribe. Yeah, appreciate y'all.